Okay.
Did you save?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I saved, and then we also beat more monsters up, and now, when we go over here...
The music goes away, which means something important's happening. Is this going to be even more strategy?
Come on.
Dun, dun, dun! That looks like... I don't even know what that looks like.
Looks like Littlefoot all grown up and really angry.
A little bit. Mixed with a hippo.
Mixed with a hippo. Now, in case you're wondering, he is in fact not the Green Dragon.
Okay.
I figured you'd assume that.
I assumed that as soon as I saw another enemy.
He's a Chrono. First of all, we're gonna beat the Pterodact. Now, and this fight is not, it's pretty straightforward. Green Dragon might cause a bit of a problem. We're gonna need to
strategy.
Strat up! Pushing across the screen again. I'm sure you can think of a graphic for that.
I'll try. I might just do something cheesy.
Why not? Well, I got a few reasons.
Okay. So if
about...
this fight is pretty straightforward, straightforward, I am going to talk about GoldenEye Source.
What's that?
Okay, you know GoldenEye, N64 game?
No. Yes, of course.
Its popularity has come and gone. GoldenEye Source I'm talking about now.
Yeah.
It's come and gone. We weren't doing Let's Plays when it was popular.
Okay.
So, at least, or we might have just started.
Alright.
Basically, some guys took the Source engine.
Of GoldenEye?
Well, I'm assuming Source is an engine.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
Right? Because there's like Half-Life Source.
Okay.
Whatever Source.
Yeah.
And they rebuilt GoldenEye multiplayer and up-res the graphics and brought in new guns and stuff like that. Brought in new game modes like Gun Game, which is from Counter-Strike, which is every time you get a kill, you progress to another gun, and it gets harder and harder to get kills.
Right.
Sometimes it gets easier and easier, but the traditional gun game, it goes from like bad guns to really good guns back to like the hardest weapon to get a kill with. Like in Counter-Strike, it goes from pistols, and then you end with a knife. And like Capture Flag and stuff like that, and they just put it online. It's like $15, I think. And I thought that was really cool, because...
Yeah, that's cool.
It was one more instance in, like, look what the fans can do for games that are, like, even, like... GoldenEye's probably, like, 15 years old?
Yeah, it's old. Yeah, it's up there.
And, like, 2013, some guys remade it, and it was popular for a while.
Here's the thing that always gets me about certain companies and kind of the way that they think, right? It's like, I said this before and I'll say it again. Fans will do so much for you if they like your product.
Yep.
Like,
look at
they'll
the
do
Friendship
work.
is Magic fighter.
Yeah, the Fighting is Magic.
Yeah.
Like that game was made from scratch, just out of pure just passion.
Yeah.
For the art, for the craft.
Look at Mega Man X Street Fighter.
Mega Man X Street Fighter, completely made by fans. Now, what kills me is when, like, I get it. I mean, like, you know, they're afraid of their brands being stolen and stuff like that, right? But it's like, what you should be doing is being like, yeah, we'll let you do this, right? And if you want to be the cool guy, like you really want to be the cool company, you'd be like, hey, this belongs to us because it is our character, our mascot, and everything, right?
Yeah.
So here's what we'll do. Maybe we'll pay you, a certain a nominal fee.
Like 15% of sales. Or
No, not a one-time fee.
Okay.
Just be like, because like, here's the thing. As the company, what they could do if they wanted to be jerks about it, and they could do it, and it'd be totally illegal. They could be like, this is ours now.
Yeah.
And then they just take it. Could just take it. But if you want to be the cool guy, you could be like, wow, thank you for for making this. Here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna cease and desist you.
Yeah.
So we're not just gonna say stop, and then not do anything with your stuff. Yeah. We're gonna let you do it, and we're gonna take it and distribute it. We're gonna give you a one-time fee.
Yeah, like we'll give you $5,000 to give so we can have this game
or whatever, right? And the fans, most of them would be like,
wow, this company's so cool.
so cool.
Wow.
And
gaming for the people.
Gaming for the people, and not only that, but most of them would be happy to do it. Why? Because they didn't intend to make any money anyway.
Yeah.
Because
like,
they were
Mario
pure, yeah.
Like the Mario hacks.
Yeah, they were doing it purely out of because they loved the craft, they loved the series, they loved, like, again, I know I talk about 11 on this channel, but that's because it's what I know the best, and Final Fantasy 11 and WoW as well, the World of Warcraft, right? Tons of like mods were added to the game by fans that for at least in the case of Square Enix, for a while it wasn't like allowed.
Yeah. It
was typically like not like illegal, like according to the terms of service, but it made the game so much better.
Yeah.
So now what we've seen in the last year of Final Fantasy 11 is a lot of those illegal things that weren't allowed are being integrated by the development team, and it's like they haven't actually said that. Yeah, we're nodding. We're making a nod to the people who made the fans who made it.
Yeah.
But they're still like, it's so obvious that they must got the idea from, because it's like, here's this thing that lets you do the exact same thing as this fan-made product, right? But yeah, bottom line though is this, that it bugs me with like stuff like Fighting is Magic, right? Where like you had this really cool engine, cool concept, this whole game built from the ground up, right? And you season the system, and that's just you saying stop doing that. But then you don't do anything with what's already been made. Like, it's the game is there. Like,
publish it.
Like
or something like that.
Make money.
Do something.
Make money off of it. The thing is, like, I don't think the fans would even care. They would care a little bit, but they would care that much if the company did just be like, this is ours now, and they released it. Because bottom line, the fans are interested in.
They're gonna buy it.
We want the game to be better. We want the game to be good. We want again, Mega Man Cross Street Fighter. We want a new Mega Man game. Yeah. Let's make our own. Capcom was like, we'll make this. Like we'll license this game under our license. And it's like, okay.
Well, yeah.
The fans were cool with that, even though they didn't make any money off of it. They were like, yeah, cool, because that's what they wanted. They wanted the game because they want another Mega Man game, So. You think that's the Green Dragon?
Yeah.
Now, why would you think? Oh. What is all this ruckus? I see. Is thou seekest relics? Come hither. It looks pretty disheveled.
Yeah.
For the Green Dragon. Now, this is the one.
Looks like he has like a baby dragon.
Now for lunch.
Underneath him. Oh. Okay.
Not even like, tell me what you desire, son of man, right? It's like, time for lunch.
Alright, before we super strategy.
Yes.
A good example of the fans making something and the company being like, oh, cool, we'll work with you.
Yeah.
Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike.
Left 4 Dead were both fan-made.
They didn't do anything. What?
What?
That movie's supposed to like give me tons of stats effects.
You're fine. Just don't worry about it.
So yeah, Counter-Strike and what was the other one?
Left 4 Dead. They were both fan-made hacks of Half-Life. And then Valve was like, let's work with you.
Stanley Parable?
And now freaking the Left 4 Dead guys are going on to make Evolve, which was like #1 show at or #1 game at E3.
That's right. Stanley Parable was done in the Half-Life engine.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, I don't know. It just bugs me when corporations are like, we gotta protect our thing, and it's like, well, sometimes you shoot yourself in the foot when you flag Greenfield. So
everything is green.
Yep. So you shoot yourself in the foot when you flag every Let's Play of Phantasy Star 1 Sega.
What's even worse, if we're going that, Every single Nintendo game, Nintendo, every single one. We don't run ads on our videos right now, but if we did, our channel would have been shut down already. Every single Nintendo video has a copyright flag on it.
I don't think every single one does, because I've
Do you want me to
seen
show you?
tons of. Well, I don't know what's going on then, because
it's matched because the matched third-party content is new, and now Nintendo's doing this thing where it's like, hey, how about Let's Players work with us? We'll take half of your income.
Okay.
That's stupid. You're welcome for free advertising.
Right.
That's what Let's Plays are.
Right.
It's free advertising. So, for them to be like, that's cool, give us half. It's like, I get it, Nintendo.
Yeah.
Stuff isn't selling very well right now.
Honestly,
but don't attack the people that are promoting your content.
Honestly, given... I don't think that's what they do anymore. Just because... I'm not... I saw the E3 this year, 2014. And that, to me, really screamed, like... We get you know, the media, the social media angle and all that, because
if they do, they haven't announced anything of taking.
I haven't seen anything in recent months about Nintendo's stuff.
Well, I might be paying more attention to it than you are, because I like upload the videos and I notice all the matched third-party content stuff, and I go through and I acknowledge all of them. So every single Donkey Kong video, even back to Returns, had matched third-party content. Everything from Ocarina of Time, basically everything from Mario Kart had matched third-party content. So it was like they put ads on those videos to take the revenue, because it is their game, to be fair.
Well, I mean, yeah, and then it kind of gets into that sort of.
But then you got to look at fair use.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how you define fair use, then, isn't it? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I don't sign a contract when I buy your game saying I can't make money off of your game.
Well, it's kind of implicit in the fact that you buy something.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like.
Well, then why are the tournaments? You're making money off of their games.
I don't know.
That's a lot of people don't look at that angle. A lot of people are like, Let's Plays are one thing and tournaments are something else.
Right.
Everyone's making money off of that game at that tournament. Everyone who wins. So it's that's all it is. It's a competitive Let's Play.
Right.
So I just don't get all the hatred coming from... maybe not hatred, the misunderstanding coming from Nintendo. Maybe they think the Wii U's not selling because people are watching all their games be beaten?
Well, I mean, you know what, to be fair, though, there are some games that if I watched the Let's Play of them, I would have a reason to play the game. So,
yeah.
Let's have any David Cage game. Any David Cage game. Indigo Prophecy, Heavy Rain.
Yeah. Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I would watch a Let's Play of that, but I wouldn't ever buy them.
Right.
I'm already not interested in it.
So, okay.
So, they're not losing a sale from me.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there's stuff that's like, I want to buy this game. I did this with Bioshock Infinite. I want to buy this game. I'm not watching a Let's Play of Bioshock Infinite.
Right.
Until I'm done. And then I can see their first impressions and stuff like that. So, maybe I'm just different? But I feel like that's what most people are like. It's, you watch one episode to check it out, and if you don't want it, you watch the rest.
Right.
If you do want it, you go out and buy it, and then play it, and then finish watching it. Like, I know of a lot of Let's Players that are like, hey, you should go buy this game, because it's really good.
Right.
Like, I've done that. On my XCOM Let's Play, I was at the end, I was like, you guys need to buy this game because it's really good.
I understand.
So, I just don't get it. It's interesting.
I think it's just, you know, companies trying to protect their IPs and stuff, because there is a legitimate risk and stuff about their IPs. Oh, what's this? Is this the equivalent of Fire Breath? Like, super deadly? Nope. Yeah, I'm okay.
It's poison, though.
Yeah, lots of poison, lots of stats effects. Yeah, I mean, you know, because there is a concern about, like, IPs and stuff, and be like, you know, if you don't protect it, you might lose it. But at the same time, I understand what you're saying. I mean, don't want to do that. So I don't know. I'm just talking about specifically about when fans make a thing, and they just tell them to stop. When like the game is like what I would do. Again, I'm not like a developer or like a big company or whatever, but I feel like what I would do would be like have them make the game, like just follow, just kind of like under the radar, just kind of like keep an eye out on this for people who are making this hack or whatever, right? And then when the game is getting near to completion, be like, hey, you know that thing that you made, like you didn't want to get paid for it. You didn't expect to get paid for it. You just want to release it to the public. We're gonna release it under our name officially. And then most of the people would be like, awesome. Yeah. It gets to be out there, and I wasn't gonna plan on getting paid anyway for it.
Even if they don't pay, it's like I get my name out there.
Yeah. So it's like that's what should be happening, but instead we have this thing where companies are just like stop. And then that's it. And it's like, well, don't. Well, why?
A good example of a guy just trying to get his name out there. There was a guy, I don't know his name, unfortunately, but he made an entire Skyrim hack where it was a separate full campaign and a separate whole province. And it was an add-on to Skyrim. It was like $20. And he made it solely to impress people at Bethesda, so he would get hired. He didn't get hired by Bethesda, he got hired by Bungie.
Ooh, really?
So it was like, Bungie was like, this is very impressive, come work on Destiny. It's like, that's
really
cool.
Kidding?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, no, I'm not kidding.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like, it's a cool story. Like, it's unfortunate he didn't get the job where he wanted to get the job, but I'm sure he's not complaining.
Right, yeah. Yeah. And that's really the whole thing. That's all I'm. It's kind of like just like a peeve of mine, where it's just like, don't heal.
Bosses that heal are the most annoying things on the planet.
Yeah, it's super annoying. Just gotta find it here. So we've been talking over a lot of this fight, but here's basically the gist of this fight. Never let the field be all green. Okay. If you do, he'll counter with Carnivore, which is like a high tier green magic, and it'll like half shot other guys. So he'll constantly try to keep the field green, just use an element to make it not green. Yeah. That's the trick there. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's the main thing that I was just kind of thinking about, just in terms of companies always doing that. And it's like, I get that, you know, sometimes it's not always a good idea to take. Well, that was weird. You see that? No. That glitch?
I didn't see it.
Huh, alright.
Why don't you use the yellow?
I'm saving it. Saving it for when he gets to the field all green. And he's not really doing much damage to me. He just kind of hits you with status effects and stuff, and tries to do it that way. But yeah, I understand that the companies don't always want to take, you know, customers' advice, and stuff like that, or like, you know. But sometimes they know what they're talking about. So, for example, I mean, guys who play, you know, Halo or Counter-Strike or something like that, you know, they've been doing it a long time, so they kind of know what they're talking about. The players, I mean. Yeah. So it's like, while you don't want to take everything players say just at face value, some weight should be given to players. Yeah. And what they say about balance and stuff like that.
Well, the guys that like the pro Halo players and the pro Call of Duty players, I know for sure, they get called to both in either whoever's making Call of Duty at the time, so either Sledgehammer, Treyarch, or Infinity Ward, or 343, which makes Halo, and they play multiplayer.
Right.
And they give them balance advice.
Oh shoot.
Because that's whoa. That's what just happened recently for Call of Duty Advanced Warfighter. Or Warfare, not Fighter. Warfighter is Ghost Recon. Advanced Warfare. I think it was Optic Big Timer. Well, I'm not sure if he's Optic. People are gonna hate me if he's not Optic, and I just said that. This pro player, he sent out like a tweet, and he's like, "This got back from Sledgehammer. Really excited for November. Advanced Warfare is great." And stuff like that. So it's like, oh, he went there and played, and then like Sledgehammer Games was like, hey, thanks for coming out, thanks for all like the tips and stuff. Like looking forward for the release and stuff like that. It's like, oh, that's cool. They're getting the pro players out there to do balance. It's interesting to me that not more studios not only do that, but not more studios have betas.
Right.
There hasn't been a Call of Duty beta since World at War, which was in 2008. And it was like, the World at War beta needed so many fixes, so it was like really good that it came out. Like they came with 3 maps, and every single map you could get underneath. And just kill people by shooting them through the map. And it was all fixed by the time it came out. And I bet you that was probably on some more maps, and they just used the same technique and fixed all the maps. Because you couldn't do that anymore. Not for a long time before people figured out other ways of getting under maps. But like, hey, that's cool. Betas are a good idea.
Right.
Like the Battlefield Hardline beta is going on right now for PS4 and PC players. Oh no, he shook the screen! Oh!
Okay, he's dead. That was actually a little close at the end. Because what happened was he had some stat effects on me that he also sealed my healing.
Oh.
You probably didn't notice that, but
no,
yeah.
I didn't.
He had sealed all of my heal-alls, so I was actually a little bit nervous there. But we're okay. That's the rule of that fight, Genie.
Man, Viper has a lot of health.
He's got a lot of health. He's like a soldier. He's a warrior. Impressive. Sarge, you always fight on monsters like that? Slow nod. Looks fun. Leah decided to come with Surgeon. You okay, Surge? Maybe Leah find father if Leah come Also, Leah need decide something. Leah decide right. Leah return to village. Leah. Ooga booga, let's go
Okay.
Leah officially joining party. So I don't know. Oh, look at their bigger hair and faces.
That's definitely an anime little girl, and she has 5 rupees on her chest.
Yep. Also, you might not look at her to look at her, but she wields a double-handed great axe.
Oh, of course.
So
makes sense.
Oh no! I can't walk forward, and multicolored rainbow of death.
You should probably heal yourself.
I can't walk. I can't walk. Okay, here we go. Okay, fine. That should totally be. I'm sure that is a challenge.
Go through the entire game with every status effect?
Yes.
That would just take forever. To get
Yeah, but you know people have done it. Because people are sick like that. You know all about that. There you go. All better. I'm not saying that you're sick, by the way. I'm just... You know?
I'm sick with certain games.
Are you?
Yep.
Is that right? Oh, that's a strong item.
Viva Flute. So that's 4 or 6.
4.
What's
4 or
left?
6. The Black Dragon and the White Dragon.
Didn't we get pulled away from the Sea of Eden with the Black Dragon?
The White Dragon, actually.
Oh, that was the White Dragon?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming the Black Dragon is evil? The White Dragon's good guy?
Yeah, it's pretty much right.
The White Dragon's probably not going to fight you. He's just going to be like, here, have it.
No, because you know how these tropes work. It's gonna be like, hello, mighty son of man. Let me test your ability to face the trials ahead, right?
Yes,
And it's
to
like,
make sure you are worthy. I will not kill you.
Yes,
I'll
I'll just beat you to end your
I'll
life.
beat you to death, like within an inch of your life.
Yeah. That's the way it works, right?
Want to save this bad boy? When we get back to the...
Out of the shrimp
Yes.
bridge. Look at that. That is a shrimp tail right there on the left.
Yeah, it is. Looks like a botched deep fried job on the shrimp.
Yes. Well, you know, all shrimp looks like that. It'd be crazy.
No, I mean like not the tail, but it looked like bubbly.
The whole branch.
Yeah.
And things.
The branch. I've never heard it called that before. I guess it is a branch, technically.
No, I'm talking about that branch.
Oh.
The tail?
Well, no, like you have the tail of the shrimp, and I guess it's the body, but I guess you could call it
Shell.
a branch. It's a shell? You don't eat the shell.
No, you peel the shell off.
I'm done with this conversation.
Next time, black or white dragon.
Maybe both.